Give me time.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Houston, 5 games behind.
And right now for the Clippers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Dosunmu. And there's Money. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And the Clippers getting that contract extension done with Coach Ty Lue. They've really invested in the future, haven't they, Sean?
A nice, shiny new arena and everything that they've built in LA. And yet, this is a talented and aging roster. The clock is ticking for this iteration of Clippers basketball around Kawhi Leonard. They know the time is right now.
And they've added Jeff Van Gundy, so another great basketball mind on that staff.
Whenever the opponent makes a three, it feels like Jalen's got that mindset that he wants to answer.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Now, here's Green. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Money passes to Leonard, and they pick up 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Şengün. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And that one's good. Richards.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Smith on the wing. Here's Green. Out to Smith. Holiday, the pass to Eason. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff. Everything happens so fast, but when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
Wow.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Eason. Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Money. Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Green. He has 7. Shot clock at 5. Drops in the tray. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of a team.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, even the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. For Aaron Holiday. And then for Los Angeles, Walker's checked in for Leonard. And it's Powell in for Dosunmu.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Let's it go from 14. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's now 8 points for Money. Here's Thompson, and Houston again with the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Money, no good. Rockets trail, and Shams, Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that jump. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. So for the Rockets, Şengün comes in for Steven Adams, and Shepherd, a new lineup here for Houston. Eason passes to Holiday. Now here is Smith. On the wing, Green. Smith sets the pick for Green. Cranes the three-pointer. Green's got 17 now.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Jabari Smith is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Green. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Money. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And here are the Rockets now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Back to Eason. Walker with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
So it's the Rockets now, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Harden on the wing. From the arc. And another 3 for the Clippers.
A historically prolific three-point shooter. This time, Harden knocks it down from the corner.
Here's Green. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T. Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Clippers.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And the game against the Bulls, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Harden out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Money in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Money following the basket by Jalen Green. Into the lane. Outside Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Here's Money. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Eason gets a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Outside Leonard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Leonard's got 20 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Green the pass to Şengün. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Nick Richards. Seth Curry comes in for Dosunmu. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for James Harden. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Offensive rebound. Zubac takes it out to Leonard. Pass to Curry. Tries yet again. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 4 this quarter.
I loved his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Green. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Screen by Leonard. Money passes to Curry. To the wing right side. Money, no good.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. So fluid on the floor. Leonard sets the screen and then immediately finds an opening to score.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside, Green. Lets the 3 fly, and Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston.
In for your Rockets.
Clippers leading by 18.
Thompson.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Now, here is Smith. He has 6. The Rockets with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over in the corner, Zubac. Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. Rocket 6. And that one, good. 25 points for Money.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Team substitution on the court.
From deep, Green. It's good from long range. Green's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's Money, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And that one's good. Green.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Money. 27 points for him. And the shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here is Holiday. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Here's Holiday. The Clippers getting the bucket. 5 to shoot. Bobbed up there for Green. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. Money, no good. Rockets trailed by 19. And RJ, even without a consistent jumper, Amen Thompson has proven to be a productive player.
And that jumper should develop over time. But he does everything else at a high level. He's extremely versatile, especially on that defensive end, Kevin.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
For the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Aaron Holiday. Green passes to Adams. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in.
Number 35.
Thompson from long range. The rebound by Dosunmu. Dosumu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Money passes to Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Green. Screen by Adams. 3-pointer. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to go on Dosunmu. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Rockets, Jalen Green at the line, shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Green. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Why the play of the reserves was great tonight. What does that say about this team?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great, and playing great defense as well.
Well, it was a team effort tonight that got you the victory, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,